Welcome back to the DMA channel here once again. Thank you for coming on by for another GFUEL review. And today this is going to be a new flavor that I have never tried before. New flavor, literally first time tasting it right here and there. And it is a collab flavor, and it's none other gonna be Hatsune Miku Sweet Melody flavor, as you can see right here. There it is. See Miku on the side right there. So it's going to be another candy flavor that I'm going to guess here. The only candy flavor that I have really tried, which was cherry lollipop, which if you guys want to check out that review, it'll be up here I think it is. But that is a candy flavor that I've tried. I do have another candy flavor which is called Twisted Candy. I have not gotten to that one yet, and I don't have the stuff for that one, but I do have a sample of it, which I do want to try on camera for you guys. But this is going to be literally got this off of a deal too, so this is gonna be a great way to see, a great way for me to get a new flavor in, because it's always been the same ones that I've been having. So first time blind taste testing these, and I also got another flavor too that I do have, but that will be for another video. And I'll guys give you a hint, which is I believe which was XQC's flavor back then before I think the deal dropped. I think that's what happened, but it's gonna be his flavor next. So guess on that one in the comments. So, if you guys don't know who Hatsune Miku is a popular Japanese Vocaloid singer. Which, if you guys don't know what a Vocaloid is, it's a software I believe. I'm not really known to know what that is. All I know is that she's very popular in Japan, and of course here she's very popular in the United States here too as well. But she's basically a virtual artist in a way. Basically a virtual artist, and I really do like her music. Some of her like Miku song, like the Miku song. That's a really popular one that I do enjoy, and I know a lot of people do, and she has a whole big fan base here. In Japan, a lot more. There's even concerts of Hatsune Miku, and just for reference, I do have a figure of Hatsune Miku from Funko Soda. I do have the chase of her, which is glitter, but there's that. Yeah, she's very popular, and now she finally has her own GFUEL flavor, which is pretty shocking in a way. I'm like, huh. First I was like, kind of a weird collab, but again, she's all over now with with Fortnite, Rocket League, all those other games. Funny enough, really surprised that she didn't get a flavor next to Godzilla, because every time she's into every other collab, Godzilla's a part of the collab. So yeah. And you know what? I'll cut to a closer look at this tub, as you can see here. Alright, here's a closer look at the tub here, guys. As you can see, Hatsune Miku is right next to the GFUEL logo right here. As you can see, there she is. And then we have Hatsune Miku's logo right here. And then here's the flavor, which is rock candy. And as you can see in the background, it's like a stage. So here's all that. Really nice, I do like it. You see all the notes in the background too, it's cool. Yeah, it's a real nice looking sub design so far. So there'll be a closer look at that. But yeah, we're now at the point where I get to talk about when did this flavor come out. I believe this flavor came out literally this year. This flavor did come out this year. With a hydration formula too. I did not get the hydration formula, but if I do enjoy this flavor, I might pick up the hydration formula and give it a try out on camera too. So let's get on to stop with the words, shenanigans, and all that, and let's just get right into the tub and getting into the shaker. So if you guys don't know how to open a GFUEL tub, all you gotta do is just go around it basically. If you have nails, it's way easier. I do not have nails, so just gotta go around it. If you hear that sound, that's just me opening. But yeah. Again, I'm not really a big Miku fan, as I keep saying, but I do know her. She's like pretty iconic. From her blue hair, blue tie. That's when I'm just quoting the freaking song. But should be getting around the edges now. Might have to get get a freaking knife or something to open this now because it's way tougher to get the tub open without nails. Which I'm gonna do that now because yeah, it's not working at all. So I'm gonna cut to getting a knife. All right, we're now back from that second embarrassment. I did get to cut around it to get this thing open from the knife. So yeah, so now we're opening it now. Can't believe I just let that happen. There's always got a safety thing right here. Right open. Shit. Alright. Here we go. The moment we have been waiting for. The sniff test. In powder form, of course. So, let's give it a sniff here. 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm dead ass like getting nothing out of it. Alright, let me just get the scooper out real quick. Alright, got the scooper out. Alright. I don't know how I like. Ooh, it smells like some kind of like melon. It smells. I can't tell, bro. I actually cannot tell. Like I feel like I smell nothing, but I feel like there's some type of melon in there. There's definitely some melon or something in there, and the powder is doesn't look good here. Be green. Ah. All right. Always take that. Don't want to take off this water thing off. There we go. Got that water thing off. Alright. Dump that all in. Yeah, that's what sucks about getting the scooper out because you got to deal with all that. Alright. So, yeah, I dead ass cannot smell anything from there. It just smells like some like melon or a thing I just cannot describe at all. Again, raw candy, I haven't had one in a while. When I meant by raw, I mean like since I was a kid, man. Like I know what a raw candy is, I just don't remember. It's just crystallized candy. That's about it. So this just might be a melon, potential melon raw candy flavor. So yeah. Damn. That actually took a long time than I expected. So got a shaker here, as always. Ready to fill up with water. Alright. Always. Why not? Didn't show you guys the freaking color. It looks green. Or green bluish? I guess you could say. Green bluish around there. You guys determine it? It looks pretty green bluish around there. Yeah. Again, I just want to get one more because it just like I just cannot tell, dude. It's melon. I'm gonna finalize it as a melon smell. So, finally get our scoop in. I think after this shaking up, gotta wash my hands. Alright. As always, should be around the line. I always like to make sure it's on the line. So that should be good enough. You guys want your GFUEL to be right at that line. I hope you guys can see it right there. Got it all filled up. All right. Into the water it goes. All right. We'll then shake it up for around a minute. So we'll be right back. All right. We are now back from shaking the solid thing up for about a minute. So let's take a look at what the color looks like when it's in the water. So, and then of course, give me the smell when in the liquid. So, take a look. It is just looks like snow cone like. It's just blue. It's just pretty like a ocean blue. It's like a light blue. Wish you guys could see this without spilling it. It's like an ocean blue, not ocean blue, a light blue, I should say. Again, probably corresponding to our hair, which makes sense. Well, here we go. Here's the sniff test here. So, all right, I could smell more out of it when it's more in the liquid. I just still can't determine like what it is. I'm telling you, it's got to do something with melon. If this is a watermelon rock candy type, dude, I swear to God. Nah, this is some melon, bro. This is some melon smell, bro. Melon smell for sure. This is a melon smell. I can finalize that for sure. Unless my mind is wrong and whatever is going through my mind is crazy, but it smells straight up like the powder, but you could smell more what's going on here than the powder. Because the powder, man, I'm telling you, I cannot smell anything from there. Like nothing. Like, see, you get a little closer and it just smells like melon. Just straight up just smells like melon. So, here we go. This is the main part as always. Again, sniff is just like, just go what it smells like and all that. Maybe it could be what it's here on the taste. So, taste, here we go. This is Hatsune Miku's Sweet Melodies Rock Candy flavor. This is like a totally different new taste. I can't like determine what's going on. Like, I'm telling you, I think I'm getting some melon. It's a melon, bro. It's a melon, sweet melon taste. It's almost like a sweet melon taste, and just sweet overall, which is probably gonna be like the candy part of a rock candy. I don't believe there's like certain like exclusive like rock candy flavors. I don't think rock candy has like a distinctive taste or that, oh, that's rock candy. I don't think they got their own like flavor, but this is just a melon, sweet melon taste almost. Yeah, sweet melon taste. It's new to me. This is like a totally different new flavor that I'm experiencing here. I just don't know what to say, really. Don't get me wrong, it's great. It's great. It's just like, I don't know what to like think, really. I don't know what to think, because again, it's just telling you rock candy. It's just rock candy, so I just gotta base it on like, what is it gonna be? Like, is it gonna be like a certain flavor rock candy that I'm trying to get here? Or something, but right now what I'm getting it from is just a melon, sweet melon rock candy flavor. Who knows, maybe there is a freaking melon rock candy flavor out there in the world. I think people will enjoy this better if you're looking for a candy type flavor. If you're not a fan of like cherry lollipop, which is cherry fucking candy right there, this is a good option because again, not a lot of people love cherry, which is almost every time with like every other one's like medicine flavor. But if you're looking for something like that's a melon, sweet melon type, this is the flavor that you guys are going to be looking for. It's just, again, I'm gonna keep like repeating it one last time. I'm just so fascinated, like, what to think of this flavor. It's gotta be melon, bro. If it's not, I'll be shocked on what else people are saying. But in my opinion, as always, this is a melon sweet rock candy. So, out of the way, the taste, the most important part. I give it like a, because I do wanna. We are gonna go to the tier list like very soon. Right now, after kind of giving me my final process. It's not gonna be like a final one, but so far I'm giving it a 8.2 or even an 8.1. This is tough, man. This is tough. It's new. If I could like really like compare it to another flavor, I haven't had it in a while, but it's the Gundam flavor. It's like melon ramune. If I could compare that right now, compared to this, I could probably say that's basically almost the same thing, just this being more sweeter than the melon ramune flavor of Gundam. But I think it's better than that. I'll just probably get a 8.2 for right now. Again, we'll go to the tier list right now, and just right there and there, I'll be seeing which is better than the others. And after that, I'll just give my final thoughts. And yeah, we're gonna go to the. Alright, I do have the tier list pulled up right here, guys. So, as you can see, Hatsune Miku's, and haven't tried yet. Now it's about to be ranked. So, let's get this out of the way with the F and D tier. Yeah, I'd rather have this over strawberry slushy. I remember that flavor giving me a headache last time, dude. And it was just not a good flavor overall. So yeah, that is definitely going over strawberry slushy. The boys, I have to give it another try, unfortunately. I think it deserves another retake on the tier list. So I can't really say much to it, but it's definitely over the D tier. It's definitely over, again, hydration. I really don't want to count that. It's definitely over watermelon mint. It's definitely over Miami Nights. Of course, over the hydrations. Definitely over the Only Crayons. Brightstone, yes. And this is where I get to see a battle right here, where if I did have to compare these two, this would be a perfect one. But it's against, which was Gundam's flavor, which is melon ramune flavor. So again, I would want to retry it, but still, I think it's superior over Gundam's flavor. Is it better than Frieza? Yes, for sure. Is it better than Sour Power? I believe so. Yes, too. What is a creamsicle? I think I forgot what that Summon Jeep Raspberry Pop. There it is, Raspberry Pop flavor. Yeah, I think I'd give it over there. And then, is it better than Naruto's Ramoon's flavor? Yes. Is it better than Jason's flavor? Yeah. Is it better than Hype Sauce? Yeah, I'd give it around there. It's better than Flavor Fusions. Of course, better than Snow Cone. I think I'd rather have this over Blue Bomber Slushy. And then, okay, I think it's over Pink Drip. Would it be a high C tier, or would it be the lowest B tier possible? I'm gonna have to give it a. You know what? It's around that area where I believe that it's around the same with Melon Ramune's Gundam flavor. I'm not gonna give it the B tier. I'm gonna give it a high C tier possible though. I will give it to them as the highest C tier, but it's just nowhere near to I think it's gonna be the B tier, in my opinion. So I think it's gonna be staying right there for right now, because again, I'm just gonna go off the limb here and say this is a melon rock candy flavor. So yes, that's gonna be where I'm now just gonna give me my final thoughts on this flavor. I'm gonna again just get one more drink into this. Again, not a bad flavor. I'll keep saying this again. All these flavors I will give it like around 7s-ish or 8s around there. Again, it's not a bad flavor. It's just with this flavor specifically, to me, it's a real confusing thing to keep saying, dude. I can't like tell which is which. But according to my taste, it's melon, frog candy, like around there. And since I am gonna go off a limb and compare it to Melon's Ramoon's Gundam flavor, I'm gonna give it like a high 7 point. Yeah, it's close to a B tier. That's all I will say too. It's close to a B tier, so it's gonna be a 7.9 out of 10. Hatsune Miku's Sweet Melodies flavor. Here's one more look at the tub, guys. So, all right. So focus. All right, yeah. So I'm gonna give it an official 7.9 on this flavor. Again, no hate to the flavor at all. No hate at all. It's just this is gonna be, to me, probably a similar flavor to others such as Melon Ramoon. So Gundam flavor as always. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this review, guys. As always, this was a new flavor. Thank God it's not another watermelon or even cherry, because almost every flavor, again, it's like with that, it's like almost the same as the others. But this one, something new that I get to try for y'all, and it's definitely a mystery to know what is the actual knowing of what rock candy flavor this is. But please, I swear, if it's other, I'm gonna look into other people's comments on this flavor, and I want to hear you guys' comments too. I want to know what you guys are getting out of this flavor, because it's melon. It's melon, but who knows? Maybe others like you in the comments are gonna say. But as always, guys, thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. Leave a like, and as always, if you guys want to try out a flavor, I think hopefully, maybe, possibly that Game Hive might have it. But check out GameHive.gg. Use my partner code TECH to get 10% off your order. That's where all the GFUEL samples are at for $1.99. So you make sure you guys check that one out. Check out my past reviews and let me know what other flavors I should try next, because I always love trying these new flavors and giving my honest and stupidest reactions ever. And so I keep repeating a lot more. So as always, guys, TECH out. Thank you.